Okay, well, Edwin, Patrick is short for Edwin. Everybody knows that. Don't be silly. Now, there we go. So, he was in front of me. They called him Lenny also. That's important. That'll be important in the story later on. I love you too. Oh, you should send me lots of money in the mail. Anyway, so they call, yes, so Lenny rather, as his pets call him, and Batman, who smashes barrels. Oh God, I stood up. Jesus. Sit back down. Okay, there we go. Anyway, Lenny was dancing in the fire in front of me one day when Batman, out of nowhere, someone joined the party. Welcome. Anyway, so out of nowhere, Batman smashed the crap out of a barrel. Literally, poop went flying everywhere, left and right and up and down, and welcome to the party now. Anyway, so someone else is joining the party. Get in here around the fire, telling things about Lenny. Right. So, after the crap barrel had been smashed, and literally there was a fan nearby, and it hit him, and so the poop hit the fan, as they say. Now, Lenny Leonard is his second cousin, twice removed on his father's side after his mother ate wildebeest, but that's a story for another time. So, Lenny, being covered in poop, jumps into the fire like a crazed bat, just leapt like a demon. Whoosh! That's a good leaping noise. How do whoosh? That's a good noise for leaping. And so he whooshed into the fire. There's a hand movement that goes with that, but you can't see it. Whoosh, indeed. So yes, he whooshed into the fire, being covered in feces, and hoping, of course, that the fire would burn the poo away. Now, of course, this doesn't happen all the time, so you have to be very careful. Don't do this at home. Lenny is rather a professional fire whoosher, and, really, it's just very dangerous. So I had to warn them about the day. Anyway, yes, moving on. So, after jumping in the fire, he realized that the fire was hot, and it was not, in fact, cold fire, but it was, indeed, the fire that burns you. And so he danced, because everyone knows, fraps sounds like another word, which can be mildly inappropriate, but we won't say it. Oh dear. Yeah, so Lenny, whose name is Edwin, but also Peter, jumped into the fire, began to dance, because, as I mentioned, it was hot, as fires generally are, although where Lenny, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, where Lenny comes from, which is Canada, they don't have fire. It's a very poor country. They have no fire up there. It's very awful. So he jumped in not knowing that the fire was hot and it burned him. So he had to not, he was from Texas, Canada, which is the bigger state in Canada near Idaho. I stood up again. Sweet Jesus, sit. All right, we got this. I was close. I almost exhausted myself. I'm going to take another bite of pizza before I continue on about Lenny. That's all right. My feet, they're some hot kicks, so it's fine. That's what the kids say these days, hot kicks. I know this because I'm with it. Anyway, so, yes. So Lenny jumped in and began to dance because of the fire and the pain. And so he did the ancient dance of, how do you say, shake your money maker. So he began to shake it like his mama made it. Right? Is that a thing? Can people do that? Yes, people, that's fine. So he began to shake it and not break it. And because of his intense shaking maneuvering, and welcome to the party. Anyway, so he really got jiggy with it, as you can say. Anyway, this is where Batman comes in. And Batman swooped down, as he does, because he's not only a bat, but he's also not the cartoon character who sounds like, oh my God, Batman. But like, not like that. He was like, oh my goodness, that's horrible. Get out of the fire. And so he didn't, though, because he doesn't. He's very partial to his groovy moves in the fire. And Batman was a big guy, so he was rather. How would you? He was portly. He was in it to win it, as they say. Oh, this, and then they went to fight spiders. Jumping spiders. Well, here we go. We're all going to die now, so it's been a pleasure telling this story to you. Now see, I feel so lonely. Get over there.
Just always keep a distance when they are digging in the ground. If they come out, you are dead.
You know, I've heard that when spiders let out the ground, they tend to strike like ferocious.
And I already told an example of how to die.
Yeah. Nut burger.